Alright, morning everyone. This is day 6 and 2 days after we actually originally flipped the first compost pile that we did. I did a second compost pile that day after I flipped it, and that's the pile over there. So this is just 2 days old. I'm just gonna stick this piece of metal in it. I know I should get a thermometer, but guys, I'm in Africa and yeah, we haven't really got Amazon. There's no Amazon Prime here, so ordering one and waiting for it to be delivered. Yeah, I might already be back in the UK by the time it arrives. So I'm just going to use this piece of metal. Yep, that is nice and warm to touch. So that is definitely, magic is definitely happening in there. I'm going to stick some of these compost things in there. Alright, and then we're going to check our original compost pile. That is on day 2. Oh, that's a bit tough to get in. Alright, there we go. Firmly in. Give it a few seconds, obviously. We're using metal today, so it should conduct the heat a lot faster. Ooh, nice and warm. Camera guy.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Nice and warm.
Nice, sweet. Okay, so basically, I got the gloves today. So we're in full gear today. And by popular demand, I was asked to bring the hat back in. It's not that sunny today, but I just thought, might as well get the hat on as well. So you know it's really me. Alright, so all I'm going to do is just flip the pile today. Remember the last time what I did was I used the hole to open it up. I was just trying to demonstrate that if you don't have that much space, you can actually just flip it on itself. But today, since I've got loads of space here available to myself, I'm just going to do a flip, which is basically I'm going to take the outside and put it on the inside. The outside is going to become the inside, and the inside is going to become the outside, basically. Okay, so I'm going to start at the top. My top. Down there. I'm going to start taking the sides. I've got my gloves today, so I can really get down and dirty with the whoa, that is actually warm. I can actually feel the warmth through my gloves. There we go. On the inside. I don't know if you want to come a little bit closer and just see. You can see that is really breaking down really fast. Okay, that's breaking down. You can see all that's from the heat. They were getting all that. There's very, very important microbes there doing their job. Right there, you can see those microbes doing their job. Those are not, obviously we've gone past the maggot stage now. No maggots are going to survive this heat. And this is just day 6, so we still got another, I would say 2 more weeks to go. If we're fortunate, we might be able to get everything done in 14 days. If not, it might take the full 21 days. But I have been able to pull this off in 14 days before. But yeah, a lot of it was finely chopped. Obviously, if the material you're using is nicely chopped up into little bits, then it's definitely going to break down a lot faster, and you're not going to have that much leftover bits that haven't composted completely. All right. Oop. Yep, still out of shape. Oop. Yeah, there's some roses in here. I can feel the roses. Still got their thorns about them. Okay, we're getting little bits of stone in here, but that's because each time we cover it with the bubble wrap, which I remember the name today. Bubble wrap. Obviously it's very light, so we put some stones to hold it down. And sometimes in the process of taking it on and off, the occasional stone falls off into the compost. Okay. Yeah, it's important, obviously, if you're doing this, make sure you try and use gloves, because not so much because of any contamination, but just because there can be stuff in there that could accidentally stab your hand. Like I've got some roses in here and stuff, so the gloves just keep your hands nice and safe. But obviously, if you haven't got any gloves, you can just use your shovel without actually getting your hand involved, like so. Okay. And again, I'm just going round it like I did before, just to make sure I get it nice and even as I'm flipping it. So what's on the outside comes on the inside. and what's on the inside ends up on there. Whoa, this is so warm. I can actually feel the warmth in my face. Oh, I mean, look at those. Look at. Can you? I don't know if. Oh, it's a shame. I don't think the camera can pick up the steam though that's coming off this. But this is actually quite warm and smoking. No better word. Okay. So yeah, there we go. Day 2 flipping pretty much done now, and we're just going to leave it again another 2 days. Actually, you can leave it up to 3 days before you flip it, but I'm really trying to get the process done as quickly as possible so that I can complete the compost within as short a time as possible, and I want to keep the heat. That's most importantly why I'm flipping it, is I want to keep the heat process going, and I want all that material that was on the outside to get into the middle, so that these microbes that you see, the white stuff that you see, these are all active microbes that are alive right now. If you had a magnifying glass, I'm sure you would see a lot of activity moving on that, but obviously with the naked human eye you can't really appreciate that. But obviously that white stuff lets you know that there's some serious microbe activity going on there. So there we go, day 2, compost has been flipped, and the process is carrying on as usual, as normal. We've got our compost that we did 2 days ago, so we're going to leave that another 2 days for it to continue doing the magic. Okay, something I observed today looking at the compost is the outside does look pretty dry. So when you observe this sometimes can happen, especially during the warmer months, during the summer and stuff like that. The outside of the compost can get pretty dry. So what you can do is sprinkle a little bit of water, just a little bit of water, not too much, because obviously we don't want the process on the inside to stop. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit of water, and I'll show you how it's done. So if you just hold on 1 second, I'll be right back. So as I said, just a little bit of water, not too much. I've just got a little bit in this bucket. It's a perfect bucket because I haven't got a watering can. For those of you that obviously are more equipped than I am, you probably have a watering can. This is my makeshift watering can. So yeah, I'm just trying to just sprinkle a little bit just on the outside just to get it. Oh wait, this would probably work better with my fingers. Just to make sure I get it nice and even. Sorry guys. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, this definitely works better with the watering can to get it nice and even. So yeah, I just noticed that the outside was a bit dry. We don't want the outside to be dry. We want it, as I said, to touch, to still be nice and moist. Okay, so if you notice this, normally this might happen like on day 2 or day 3. You might just want to just sprinkle a little bit of water just to help the outside get moist. And obviously the water provides some much needed hydrogen and oxygen to the process, which feed those microbes that are doing all the hard job. Well, anyway, there we are, day 6 wrapped up, nice and easy, not much to do today. We'll get back to you in 2 days time when we flip that again, and we'll take you all the way to the end. Thanks again for staying tuned. Catch you on the next one.